Excellence Installation Education Program gives you some capabilities that can be life-saving, either for you or someone in your family. Excellence Installation is, I feel like there are three important capabilities that you need to develop: predictive intelligence, ATC Intuition, installation, superpower, the ability to put these two on autopilot. One of the things that I personally do when I meet somebody is I very quickly have a map, not only of their inside, but of their inside and their outside. So I'm meeting that person, I'm meeting one person, but it's as if I met 20 people from their life. I have a reference of what would their wife be like or their husband be like, what would be their team members, and I also create a map in my head of what is their business like, what is the industry like, and by the end of 2 hours, I may have an understanding of their industry, even if I had no exposure to it before. To the point that sometimes I can find gaps in their business plan, which might be great for some other industry, but not for their industry. So in order to do that, we are arriving at an integration of internal and external. You're understanding the map of a person on the inside, like what makes them, but you're also understanding the life circumstances and situations of the person. And when you're able to do that, what you can do is you can predict the trajectory in which their life is going to go, what has to change in that person to go to a different trajectory, and how can you time compress that. Now, all of this happens intuitively in minutes. For me, the ATC Intuition is your intuition when you meet somebody, when you are dealing with your family. And remember, let's take about one person in your life. Could be a spouse, could be a child, is not one person. They are one person at that point in time. 5 years down the line, they're not the same person. Another 5 years later, they're not the same person. Your intuitive ability to know what's happening in the life situations of a person and what's happening within that person and what might time compress that. That's ATC Intuition. For me, the biggest advantage of ATC Intuition and predictive intelligence is that you are going to be, at any age, you're going to be relevant in the world. And when the world changes, you're also improving your capabilities along with it. And some of you will also be able to do the same for your family. Now you have the ATC Intuition, but can you actually take charge? Underlying message that society drills in is that you can either have wisdom or you can have power. You cannot have both. Either you serve the society or you serve your family. You can't do both. I personally feel like installations helps you gives you the power to interrupt something when you can actually foresee it. So that's why I think installation is a very, 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 very important superpower that people need to have. I personally feel that when you have developed ATC Intuition and when you have developed installation capabilities, it kind of gives you the context and things to put all of the other two capabilities on autopilot. My fascination for doing this is I personally believe that life experience, predictive intelligence, and change work and installation are like a triangle when you start. You already have certain life experience. That's why you have some intuition. The more you're able to do change work and installation on people, you're able to validate that. So again, your intuition is getting stronger. So your life experience and this one kind of propels, they lift your intuition, because I want people to grow fast in their career. I want them to have that context. I want to have them to know what it means to influence certain types of people, to break through challenges. I want them to break through from that speed. But I feel that as your life experience and change keeps pulling your intuition up, and the more you immerse yourself into EIT education, there will come a moment in your life when that triangle will invert itself. So what happens is that the intuition will allow you to have the life experiences of others and make it part of your own. Every time you meet somebody, you just have so much intuition about their business, their industry. Within few minutes, you've uncovered 10 years of secrets. With installation skill, you can install some of the good experiences of that person in you. So when the triangle inverts itself, what you're really learning to do is you're able to take other people's life experiences and install the good aspects of that as your own. You're not just knowing about their industry, it's as if you have been in that industry for 10 years, or about their family, or about whatever it is. I think for some people that's invaluable. Evolution has to be integrated. The world is evolving, it's not fixed. I think of evolution for humans as an art of co-evolving.